What up, YouTube? It's your boy Iceman Guru, aka Dr. J, aka Mr. Accountability, aka Mr. 7 Days a Week, aka Mr. They Don't Know. They don't know. Y'all know I like to have a good time, man. Hey, on a real quick note, man, I want to say rest in peace to my brother Brandon Bledsoe, man, who just lost his life. Um, Shout out to your family, man. And also rest in peace to my aunt Dorothy, who just passed away, man. I just want to give those real quick. Um, Shout out, man. Condolences. Real talk. All right. Um, let's get into today's video. Today's video, you guessed it. Modern women who want traditional men. Make it make sense. Part cinco. All right. Yes, we continue on with the modern women who want traditional men series. Man, this is part 5. All right. So we gotta get another one in. Don't know when they'll stop. Hey, we'll see. Okay. So let me paint a scenario. Okay. So what is going on right now is this. Okay. Oftentimes, when it comes to the dating world, the dating market, we see women out here that on dating apps. Let's just be real. A lot of the face-to-face situation where you have a man that are approaching a woman, you don't see that as often anymore. Couple of factors go into it. One, people are just living way busier lives nowadays, man. And it's just easier to meet someone online. Two, of course, the Me Too movement kind of did something to that. The idea that women were feeling a certain type of way that impacted men a little bit. I wouldn't say a lot, but it did impact men just a little bit. So there's a different reason why people, both men and women, are kind of trending towards online. Okay. Now, so what we see going on, particularly with women in the dating market, we see women who, particularly women who are kind of 25 and above, particularly definitely 30 and above. A lot of women already have kids. A lot of women have already been through at least one marriage. A lot of women have been through multiple relationships, serious relationships at that. And so now they bring in kids to the table. Okay. That impacts women dating chances, particularly those women who want serious relationships and marriages. Okay. Not to mention the fact that these women still have the same standards as if they were younger, more attractive, and really had something to bring to the table, had some value to bring. Okay. So now we're talking about, and it doesn't matter like if a woman is petite, if a woman is obese or overweight. A lot of these women still have the same mentality because it's this, it's the coochie power. It's something that women just really have a big head into thinking that they can get all these glorious things that they want, regardless of what age. Okay, so nowadays what you have is women who are bringing multiple kids to the table. All right, they're career driven, so they work with some, particularly my nurses and a lot of people in the helping profession and like career driven. Like they work a lot of hours, man. So not only do they work a lot of hours, they take a lot of their time. They have children, which is their priority. So fellas, this is what you're coming into. You're coming into a situation where you third at best. Okay? So their career come before you, their children come before you. You third at best. It could be something else that comes before you, but you literally are third at best. So, lady, I need you to understand something. What you're asking a man to do is you're asking a man to sign up for third place. You've already experienced a lot of things. You've already established that your money, which I'm not telling you it should be, because you have to provide for those kids. So in your mind, your career comes first. And then your children. Who's going to put someone else above their kids? No one. Okay? No one in their right mind, that is. So, but you got to understand, modern woman, you asking these traditional men, these men who've been working on themselves, okay, these men who have great jobs, these men who may not have any kids, may have a kid, but they're doing pretty well for themselves, okay, got their own place, got things trending in the right direction. You asking them to be third place. And then you also asking them to wait until you feel comfortable to have sex. You also asking them to, hey, take me out on the city. I want to explore the city. I want to do this, that, and the third. So you come with all these men, he got to be 5'10" or above, right? He has to share your faith. More than likely, there's going to be a Christian. So you have all these men. He has to believe what you believe in. He has to have the same political affiliation. He got to be a certain height. He got to make a certain amount of money. He got to be this. He got to be that. So not only do he got to do that, now he has to be third place. So ladies, what I want you to understand is this. Not many men, particularly successful men, and when I say successful man, I'm talking about a man who is doing well for himself in his career, whether it be middle class or upper middle class or even higher, high value. You asking this man to take on another man's kids and to become third place to what you got going on. Make it make sense. Because it doesn't. Okay? Instead of understanding that, yes, you're gonna have to sacrifice, because guess what? This is what women have been doing. Women have been making bad choices in men and making bad choices in general and think they don't have to pay the consequences for them. And it's just simply not true. So the bad choices that you make in the 20s, yes, they're gonna come hunt you in your 30s and 40s when you're trying to look for a man. They're going to come back to hunt you. Because instead of marrying that man that you decided to lay down with in your 20s, you didn't marry him, or you didn't vet him properly. Now you get 2-3 kids by him, maybe even got a couple of different fathers. And now later on, you want to have those same standards that you had in your 20s. It doesn't work that way. You have to drop them. There's plenty of good men that may not have the great job that you think he may have. There's plenty of good men that may not be the height that you want them to be. There's plenty of good men that may not share the same belief system as you do. Political affiliation. Plenty of them. But you want to overlook them still, while your value has been declining. But a lot of modern women don't think that way. And that's part of the problem. Particularly for black women who get married at a 25% rate. And these are the factors that keep women unwed. Those unrealistic expectations and standards. You keep yourself single. You keep yourself unmarried. Plenty of good men out here. You just overlook them. And that's nobody's fault but your own. Okay? Nobody feel bad for you. Like Kevin Samuels says, buy a dog and die alone. That's what's happening. That's the trend nowadays. And the trend nowadays is also, a man will smash. Yeah. But he'll smash and dash and be out there like DoorDash and Uber. Because the situation, what you have created is that you want to have these high standards. You want this, you want that. And you're creating your own carnage. So it's time to redefine some things. It's time to, you know, time to think twice about some things. Okay? As women age and their beauty fades, so must the expectations. I'm not asking you to get some broke down, busted dude who ain't got nothing going for himself who live with his mama. I'm not telling you ladies to do that. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to reevaluate your situation. The older you get, the more kids you have, what you have going on. Because another issue is the fact that, well, it's a lot of women out here that want long-term relationships, but they're not in a situation for long-term relationships. And I've already mentioned that. Well, you got a very demanding career. You work 12-hour shifts, mama. You work 12-hour shifts and you come home to two kids. Where do you have time for a long-term relationship? Where do you have time to get to know a man to get to the point where he will want to marry you? And like I said, think about it. He's still third place. He's still third place. It's just not a very conducive situation to the goal that a lot of women want. And I'm not telling you not to go after what you want. What I am telling you to do, you got to rework some things, reconfigure, okay, and think some things through. As I already stated, this is the reason why you have situationships. You have, situations where it kind of looks like I'm gonna have them over to take care of my needs, and because that's all I got time for. Some of it is about situation, So things just got to be thought up because if you are going to get your goal, which is long term marriage, there's some things that you know, you got to adjust to, you got to adapt to. But him being third place is not what he's going to sign up for. Some men will. Not your high earners, not your high value men, not your super duper successful men. Because there are a lot of men that are they have the help wanted, women have help wanted, and there's a lot of men that are wanted, which means they have options, and they're not going to settle for third place. Because what you have to understand, ladies, is that standard or those expectations, that picture you have in your mind for that ideal man, he fits a lot of women categories. Lots of them. So he has his pick of the litter. Which situation is going to work best for me? And he's going to first start with the women that don't have kids and the women that are younger. This is just the way the cookie crumbles, ladies. Okay? All right. That's your video, man. We're going to stop right there. I do see a part 6 coming, but I mean, who knows, okay? But I kind of feel it in my spirit, okay? Hey, appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit that bell, share the video, man. We appreciate you. This actually this series is very popular, so we're gonna keep it going as long as that we have something to touch on. Hey, as always, I'm you are me. Love always, love eternal, and we out this thing. Peace.